Skål gutta!
Skål! Skål!
Hello and welcome to the Penthouse Bar. With me, as usual, Björn
Hey.
and Thomas.
Hello.
Hello, Junior.
It isn't the Penthouse Bar though. It's
It's not?
It is the Penthouse Bar, but it's Tipsy Wednesday though.
Yes, it is. And we usually say we present it from the Penthouse Bar because, I don't know, this is the Penthouse Bar.
Yeah, it says so, somewhere along the line there.
Behind Junior.
Behind Junior.
You can barely see the P on
There,
Penthouse.
Penthouse
Yeah,
Bar.
there. Just move him out of the way.
Sorry, set you back down. There we go.
Please don't touch me.
Did he touch you
Wow.
inappropriately?
I should have used my magical powers and then made him float away. I didn't think
Making
about
a
it.
gesture like,
Yeah.
"Ooh."
So, guys, how's your weekend been?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay. I thought you were gonna go on some other rant. You're just like, yeah, now listen, you guys.
No. It's been an extra weekend day this weekend here in Norway.
Yes, we've had one. Monday has been off. It's a what do you call it? It's an off day. So
Yeah,
It's
Holiday?
It's a holiday.
holiday. Yeah, say no, 1 day holiday.
Yeah. Has something to do with Christianity. So Sunday also was some kind of special day, and Saturday as well.
Not
Every
that
shop
we're-
closed early on Saturday, and then 2 days off.
I wouldn't say like most people aren't religious at all here in Norway, but if you get a day off, sure, we'll be.
You
we're
take it.
Christians, sure, we'll take it.
Then we are super Christian.
On those particular days, yes. Amen.
I bet
yeah.
if the prime minister goes out and say, due to people not being as Christian anymore, we will remove all the Christian holidays. People will shout out and be super Christian for a little while.
Yeah.
But at this point,
I
it's more
guess,
tradition than religious for most people, I think.
Yeah.
I guess everyone will show up at church and be like, "Praise the Lord! Praise the Lord!
Amen.
Amen!"
Yeah, yes.
Perhaps. No, don't mess with the holidays. We need them.
Yeah.
Do we though?
Yes.
Yeah, we
Yes.
do. We all need
Yes,
some
okay.
time off from work once in a while.
Speaking of time off, and this is the last holiday we got until Christmas. So savor it.
At least here in Norway, it's the last
Official holiday. Yeah.
official holidays until Christmas times.
But only a month and a
Well.
half till I go on summer vacation, though. So
Yes. so
Yeah,
that's
of course. This is
there's
The
that.
countdown for summer vacation starts now. Is it a bad thing? The only thing you're looking forward to is next period of work. The next time you won't have to work. That's the light in the end of the tunnel. That's your motivation.
I don't know if
for-
it's the motivation, but it's good to have something to look forward to.
Yes. The light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds grim.
I'm just working towards a goal.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, you guys are fucking depressing.
You bring your Invisi beer. At least it's a green. I guess we won't even have to censor it. It's like self-censoring. can.
Self-censoring beer.
And it's not even beer.
Oh, okay. Self-censoring can.
Energy drink.
Soda.
So,
Which is promptly brought to you by Björn.
Ah, yes, I donated it to you.
are you donating soda to Junior?
Yeah, he invited me over for tacos, so I figured at least I'd bring some cans of soda.
Yeah, good thinking.
So yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with the good old water today.
Water.
Water!
Water.
Being the sensible one of us here.
Yeah, what
Drinking
are you-
water.
Are you not
Well, I'm
drinking?
having coffee in our Tipsy Wednesday mugs.
Yeah, but coffee is mostly water, though, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
So is every drink though.
It is.
So if you drink beer at work, it's just water.
Mostly water.
Mostly water. That's what I'm gonna say if I pop a beer at work and my boss is like, "What do you have there?" Mostly water.
Mostly water.
90% water. So it's fine. It's fine.
5%
Yeah.
alcohol, but it's 95% water, so it's good.
Should be okay. Good enough. Well. How's your weekend been, Junior? I know you've shared at least one activity with me. Is it noteworthy? We could briefly mention it at least.
We can briefly mention it. Björn,
Yes.
will you tell?
Well, I went to tacos at the Junior's place with his girlfriend, and then the three of us went to a stand-up comedian show. Met up with my girlfriend there as well. And had a blast. Good old fun, not for the easily offended, but that's not us, so all fine and good and dandy. With I wouldn't say a local comedian, he was more local, he used to be, but now he lives down in the capital of Norway now, so...
Locally born?
Yes, he was a northerner, like us. He was from the north.
From the north.
Anyway, so we had jolly old good fun there, and then another friend of mine texted me if I was busy tonight. I was like, no, what's on your mind? And he was like, yeah, I'm gathering a few friends at my place, and we're having drinks, and you're invited if you want to come. So I was like, yeah, I'll ask the group I'm with, and sure enough, we went over to his place and had drinks and had fun. Yeah. So, yeah, it's been a fairly social weekend for my part, at least.
Very good. Very good.
Yes.
While you were
So,
busy socializing at a party, I were keeping a Junior company, keeping him awake,
What?
I think.
Yeah, because don't you know, Björn? I went home.
Yes, you went home, and I assume you went to bed because it was like
No.
3 a.m.
No, because I needed to drive you.
Oh yeah,
And your girlfriend
but
home.
but it was still late. You were the sober one because you were on call for work.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So, but still, it was late as hell. Weren't you tired?
Of course.
Okay, but
I have promised you that I would drive you.
yes, sure.
And I need to be awake if I should be
Yeah.
able
But
to drive you.
last minute, we called off the. I did message you saying like, "Hey, we don't need you to drive, anyways." So
Yeah. Can you find that message?
if I
When
can-
did you send it?
Probably late, I guess.
Junior.
Because I was gaming with Junior until 3 o'clock, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, 3 o'clock.
Yeah, that's when you messaged me. Oh no, you don't need to drive us. Anyway.
Yeah, we didn't figure it out till then. You know, spontaneous spur of the moment decisions were made. So, yeah, we're like, nah, we don't need a ride home anyways. But up until that point, we already had decided that you were going to drive us home. So you were awake until we called you off.
Yeah, at 3 a.m.
Yeah. I thought
So-
in my mind, I thought you were awake further than that, like later.
At the regular?
No, that night But
So you thought he was awake when you messaged him, but you
Yeah,
thought he
yeah.
was going to stay up later?
no, you kind of at the start of this conversation, I thought you had an all-nighter you were playing with Thomas. You kind of led me to believe that. But yeah.
No,
And all-
I just kept him company until you messaged him, I think.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because I had nothing to do unless keeping me. I had to keep myself awake, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And then I was
I was
gaming,
just-
and Junior just sent a message, game. And I was like, sure.
May I? Well, I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but we didn't know until that point. So, yeah. May I ask, what were you playing then? What was your game of choice?
Yeah, that's a topic for Junior as well.
Are we ready to? Can I
yeah,
ask?
sure.
Okay. What were you
Because,
playing at that point in time then?
Me and Thomas were playing Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you know
The kids
the-
game.
The Battle
little
Royale
unknown-
game we've been hating on for so long.
Yes.
the little unknown game, which
Little. Not by popularity, no, but yeah, Fortnite.
yeah, it's funny to dunk on children.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's a fair game though.
Is it a fair? Do you feel like you because both of you kind of recently started playing Fortnite, dipping your toes into it at least. So by my judgment, you would be rookies.
I have won single matches.
As a rookie,
Yeah,
okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have won a duo match as well.
All right.
Yeah,
okay.
we are kind of winning.
But we have
Okay.
been playing unranked though. So
Okay.
Yeah, but to be honest, rank just got introduced in the game.
yeah. New season just
Oh.
started.
No, ranked plays
No,
are
ranked
just
are new.
yeah.
What? I
I'm
thought
new
that
to the
was...
game as well. You see.
Okay.
Yeah, something very very new in the game. So
I don't
To get-
know much about Fortnite, but I thought that was one of the common things a game like that would have: an unranked matchmaking queue and a ranked skill
no,
or
no, you
statistics
just
based.
put all your players in one box and
Okay, and let everyone just duke it out.
yeah.
Okay, with no like skill matchmaking or any of the sort.
No.
But there are
Okay,
ranked now. But
okay,
so you can't play
interesting.
ranked singles. You have to play duos, trios, or like
Oh,
squad.
okay.
Okay.
But anyhow,
Mm.
because last week, and I tried to play this game, right? But you
Yeah.
guys heard that I had really big problems running the game.
Yes. How has that been turning out for you?
I found the problem-ish. Do anyone want to take a guess?
No, because I
was
think
it
we
a-
guessed because you tried to launch the game and it just wouldn't launch. So we figured like update the launcher, update the game. Maybe it was the firewall. None of the above, I guess.
And at the time, we were communicating on Discord at the same time, and we were having... Did you have OBS running or something?
No,
Yes.
I think we just
Streamed.
we had been recording last week's podcast,
Mm.
but we weren't recording anymore when we
Yeah.
talked about the game.
So, yeah, but none of the above was the culprit. So, yeah, I have no further
Oh.
guesses.
Some
Okay.
kind of anti-cheat kicked in, I guess.
Yeah, that was my thought as well. But no.
Huh. Then
Okay.
what was it?
I got an old computer, right? Or not an old computer. I got a computer made from old parts.
Okay.
And some of the oldest parts in my computer, do you know what that is?
I would guess graphic cards.
Storage media, hard drives.
Hard drives.
Do you even have hard drives?
Yeah, because I do have a very big hard drive just for games.
Okay.
It's about 3 terabyte.
Okay.
It's the old.
Spinning disk, the
Spinning
actual
disk,
hard
yeah.
drive.
Yeah.
Not okay, yeah.
Because I got like 2 terabytes worth of games.
Okay.
So I figured just toss it in there, no problem.
Okay.
It was a problem.
It was a problem.
Yeah, for some reason, the game wouldn't start up with the... I don't know if it's a low read-write speed or something. But it's
Okay.
really... not awkward, but weird.
So you had
So
to
you
install the
reinstalled
game.
it on a solid state drive.
I installed it on the M2 drive.
Okay, that is a solid state storage medium. Yes.
Yeah, because I got an external SSD as well, right?
Mm.
But
Mhm.
I just thought this couldn't be it. It just I figured it had to be installed on my Windows drive, right? For some reason.
Mhm.
But it wasn't that. It's just a read-write speed.
Okay.
I don't know why. I don't know. But I got it to run, so I'm happy.
Yeah, but I think that's strange because I would imagine a lot of let's face it, I imagine a lot of kids are playing the game and a lot of kids can't or haven't been given the most expensive and newest PC hardware. They're likely been given some old computer or some old hand-down parts from their parents or uncle or whatever. And
I guess a
and
lot
I
of them are
imagine
playing it on PlayStation or Xbox, though.
maybe that as well, but I imagine that this problem would be common and there would be a fix for it because I don't imagine most people are only running computers with solid state drives. I imagine there's still a lot of regular hard drives in a lot of people's computers.
Maybe Junior's hard drive is just old and extra slow or something.
I don't know. I guess it's full because I have a lot of games. But I don't know.
Well, that's the thing with hard drives as well. They get very slow when you start filling them up.
I had a laptop
Yeah.
once last summer even. I had my old laptop and that had a failing hard drive, which was super slow. I don't
Yeah.
know if you recall, we tried to record some
Yes,
podcast.
yes, we tried, but it was
It was so
awful.
slow, even the audio file got corrupted at some point.
Yes. But a good old solid state drive fixed that problem.
Yeah, for some reason. It
No,
doesn't
it's not just some reason, but I thought about this old laptop, but for your Fortnite issue.
Yeah, my Fortnite. But because
Is-
I run almost any other game on it.
Yes.
So you run your
so
online
sh-
games on the old HHD.
Yeah, because do you know what? If you got an online game, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a matchmaking game. You get in a lobby, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you always have to wait on someone else.
Yes. You're most likely not the one with the slowest computer there anyways. So even if
Yeah.
you have your game loading in from a slow hard drive, you're likely not the slowest one there. So yeah, I can see what you
Yeah,
mean.
so
So it's
you
never been a
don't-
problem for you.
yeah,
Mm,
you don't need the super speeds.
yeah. It's
I try to
neat,
compensate.
but-
I want everything to go fast, so all my online games or co-op games are on solid state drives, and all my, even all my big AAA games are on the solid state drives, but only older games are on my HHD drive.
Mm. Well, as for me, I only have solid state drives, but I had to change up my mentality, meaning that I can't have every game on my Steam library installed. I just have the ones that I
Well,
want to play the most.
I do.
Yes, because I had to change up that mentality. But it's been working fine for me thus far. And with internet speeds as they are today, you could just download the game you want to play, and it's ready to play in very short amounts of time. Anyways, so
and then you
it
got
doesn't
like
bother me.
Call of Duty, which is 150 gigs.
Yeah, that's game file sizes is starting to become a problem for a few games at least.
Yeah, but the drives are getting bigger as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
thankfully it's fine. It's fine.
I remember back in the day when I had one of my first computers. I was changing some hard drives, and I really needed my 10 gigabyte hard drive to work because I had a lot of stuff at the time on that hard drive, and it was one of my bigger hard drives.
10 gigabytes.
10 gigabytes, yeah, it was enough because the games I played back then were some of the older Command and Conquer games like Tiberian Sun and stuff, and they're like 500 megabytes of file size.
Yep.
So yeah, 10 gigabytes back then were kind of a big deal.
Can I ask one further on the topic, on the Fortnite topic? How's your game experience with Fortnite been? Like, pushing aside the this is for kids game, and how has the experience been for you as new players, grown up people in a typically younger audience dominated playing field? How has this experience been for you? As you said, you've had a few wins already, so
yeah.
What's your first thoughts, may I ask, on the game itself?
Well, I've been playing it quite a lot because just to piss off my son, I bought the season pass, and well, I just completed it, so I have every stage on the season pass now, every skin, everything unlocked. So I played from level 1 to level 100 in 2 or 3 weeks now.
All right.
So yeah, I will be slowing down and go back to some other games now. But I will play it once in a while. It's good fun. It is, as I said, it's a lot of the same and still not. But if you know PUBG in third person mode, it's kind of the same. Except you don't find equip or augments for your weapons. You just have the same weapon at different rarity, so to speak.
Power levels.
Basically, you have common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary.
All right.
Yeah, it's quite fun. It runs.
It runs quite
nice.
well, but it is only one map though.
Yeah,
the same
but
map every time.
The map is always evolving. That is
I know they're changing it with the season passes as well. I think they're making adjustments to the map, and it's basically made into 4 zones as well. So you have a winter part on the map, you have a summer part, and whatnot.
So it's actually a big map, though.
Yeah, it's quite big, yeah. And I've been doing quests as well on the game, so I just now got, for those who like anime, I just got Eren Yeager, the character.
Oh.
It's my latest skin.
All right.
And I had to do various quests to get it, like take the nape off of a Titan, like figure that was standing there 4 times with the OMG gear and stuff like that you could find throughout the game this season.
Okay.
So, yeah. It's good. Also had to attack players and buildings with the Thunder Spear and stuff from Attack on Titan. So
okay.
That was quite fun quests to do.
Fun you should mention, because me and my girlfriend have been watching a lot of Attack on Titan, and we're at the end of season 3 where the Thunder Spears are just being introduced. Yeah. And yeah. that show's great, and it's good to hear that you've had a nice Fortnite experience.
I think it could be catered a lot to me because I had to kill Geralt a couple of times in the game as well because the Witcher
Oh,
skins
no.
have been available earlier on. I also know, for my sake, there are other skins I want. I want Geralt if it comes back. If it
comes back. Yeah.
Also, the Terminator skin for Arnold and whatnot I want because I know that was there. So
Okay.
And John Wick.
I hope they introduce James Bond if they haven't. Like to play as
I don't really care for the skins. I just want it because, meh.
Yeah, you don't
Okay.
need
Yeah.
special skins.
You don't sound too motivated. Thomas is like, yeah, I want this and this and this. But
There are
Yeah, I
certain
don't-
skins I know that are in the game that I want just because I like those games which the skins come from. So
Yeah, that's how they get you.
yeah. Even a friend of
Yeah.
mine said, if the Geralt skin come back, you tell me and I'll join Fortnite.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
All right.
If who? Geralt?
Yeah, if the Geralt skin, Witcher, comes back, I will have another friend joining the game.
Yeah. We all have played like PUBG, right?
Yeah.
The three of us have at least.
And the real struggle with PUBG if one of your teammate dies, right? Here is not that issue because usually when one of us die, we wipe, right?
In PUBG, if you're gathering for a gaming night with the boys, you're 4 people joining in a round of PUBG, and at the very start of the match, one of you 4 dies. Well, then what the fuck does that 4th guy do for the rest of the match? He just twiddles his thumb and is like, "Yeah, this is boring."
Spectating.
So the result usually is then, okay, one of us died early, let's all just wipe and restart the round. Which is just such a hassle, and it's such a deal breaker for trying to have a game night with that game in particular. Because if one of you dies earlier, then that guy has to just basically wait it out, twiddling his thumbs. And that's...
It might
That's
be
not
the same
fun.
for Fortnite if you play the 4-game squad, because we haven't. We have played duos.
Yeah, but
at the
yeah,
most.
but
Is there a
At least-
revive mechanic of
Yeah.
some sort?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
it's like a reboot card. So if you're down and killed permanently, you can get back in the game.
They have introduced that in PUBG as well now.
Okay, well, too little, too
Well.
late, I'd say.
Yeah, they're copying Fortnite.
Yeah, too little, too late. It's that train's gone for me. I have other games.
I've been playing it a bit as well lately with another friend of mine.
Okay, PUBG.
Yeah.
All right, all
Oh,
right.
it's quite okay still
Like in the duo gameplay,
in the duo gameplay. Yeah.
I think that's the most balanced game mode out of them all, because you're not too many people, so that if one of you dies, you pretty much just want to restart the round. And it's not too random as in solos. You could be shot by a random guy hiding in a closet with a shotgun. So, yeah, I think, yeah. Speaking of experience, so, yeah, the duo game mode in PUBG is still one of the fun ones, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Most enjoyable.
Yeah, most
I've
enjoyable.
had
A
quite
better
fun
wording.
gaming PUBG again, because it has been a couple of years, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and there was new maps for me. That was or new weapons, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
But my greatest kill in PUBG. Have I ever told you about that?
No, I don't think
No,
so.
me and my friend were playing duos. This is a long time ago when we played actively before. He was killed before me, and I was kind of cornered. Literally, I was sitting in the corner in a house, and two guys stormed me, and I was about to throw a nade, and I died. But I lost the grenade, like I was just about to throw it, so it just lay on my corpse.
Oh.
So when they came to loot me, it went off, and both of them got killed by my grenade after I was dead when they were looting my corpse.
Sweet revenge.
Yeah, that was fucking best. I was like cheering in my chair while gaming. Because I managed to see that before I went back to the lobby in the games. And my friend was spectating me and he was in awe.
Glorious.
Yeah.
It's
Good old times.
those few moments that makes you really come back to those kinds of games, because I recall PUBG being like 90% a struggle and a hassle to play, but the other 10% of the time you had a great time, and that's the time you look back to as like those were the times you enjoyed.
Mm.
It's the
Those
same with
10%.
abusive relationships.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess. That's a whole other can of worms that we're not dipping our toes into. But yeah. Fortnite.
Celebrating good times.
Yeah, you should join us on Fortnite, Bim. For a match.
I have other games I've taken an interest into recently.
Mhm.
Satisfactory.
Satisfactory, yes. Can I sum it up in a few words? The base principle of this is you're on an alien planet. There's resources there. And you're supposed to make a factory harvesting those resources and making components out of those resources. And your mission is to make a fast and effective factory with different machinery, managing logistics, supply of power, and so on and so forth. And it gets further and further. The complexity gets more and more complex the further on you get, and it's very satisfying to make an effective factory with all the conveyor belts moving from each machine to another. It's so I've been totally hooked on that game the last week. This is highly unusual for me because I started playing this game at the start of this week, and I've been playing it for pretty much 1 week straight now, and my game time on that is 36 hours up until this point.
That's not strange.
It's
For you
for
to
me,
play that many hours.
Yeah. It's for me to play one single game this much in a week. I've been playing 1 work week's worth of hours in a single game. I usually play lots of different games, but this
Stop
week it's
lying.
been all.
You have your
satisfactory for me.
phases where, like, when you
I have my phases.
really liked
War Thunder,
SnowRunner, War Thunder, you were playing those for
Yeah.
like a maniac for a week straight.
So yeah, that's pretty and Satisfactory is not a new game at all, and it's not even fully finished. But there's still so much content for me as of yet that I still am able to enjoy it. I'm like not even halfway through the research technologies, the research tiers. You're able to unlock different things. So I'm still having a blast with that game.
Well, you're not even into. I've said it many times
There's
before.
so much stuff, but you've said it so many. It's just like Factorio. Maybe
Play
But
Terraria.
play Terraria. You're no matter what game I find enjoyable, you're always like, there's this other game that does it better.
Oh
or-
no, not better, but more
Different.
complete.
More complete, maybe. But as of now, I still have a lot of content to go through. So up until that point, I'll be playing Satisfactory.
Do you know that the problem with those kind of games?
They have no finite end.
No, not that.
Okay.
It's that if you stop playing it for a week
Mm.
and then come back,
Mm.
it's like what I am doing here? What was it? Where am I?
Yeah, I can imagine. You're so fucking confused that you're like, I can't get back into this shit. I just have to start over.
Yeah, and you just said you played for 36 hours, and it's like, am I willing to start over?
No. But as of yet, I haven't lost track of what I'm doing because I like finishing one project before I stop playing for the day or whatever. So it's easy to hop back into.
Yeah, that's when you get like, oh god damn, clock is 4 a.m.
Yeah. I had one of
My
those
project.
oopsies. At the very like on day 1 or day 2, excuse me. I was playing and I was like, it was in the middle of the work week. It was like Tuesday or Wednesday. I was playing, looking at the clock. It was like 8 p.m. I was like, there's still so many hours until I have to look at the time again because I can pretty much game for a few hours, no problem. Play satisfactory for just a little bit. Look at the time again, and it's almost 1 a.m. It's like, holy shit, I have to go to work tomorrow. Time just flew by. I was so focused, I just completely lost track of time, which was great in one way because I had an enjoyable time, but damn, the whole day just flew by.
It's important to have those games once in a while.
Once in a while, yes.
Once.
But yeah, I don't want to drone on too long about Satisfactory. It's like, yeah, I'm having a blast. It's not on topics list, but we did mention this other game of mine that I play a lot. War Thunder.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's this at this point it's an old. No, it's not really old, but it's been out for quite a few years, 2013, 14 or something. And I played it pretty much from the start. Played my tanks, going up through the research trees and unlocking tanks. It's you could play it with friends, you could play it solo. It's just easy, fun to hop into every once in a while, having my tank combat, basically. But recently, and there's been a huge uproar in the War Thunder community because of an update they tried to put into it, because it was basically an update that nerfed the progression rewards you got from playing, like overall. So, and that change basically meant the progression speed you would have to, the amount of time you would have to play to unlock certain things would have to be even greater.
And that's fucking great as it is.
And it's too damn long as it is, because the monetization of this game is pretty much, it's free to play. It says it's free to play, but to be able to progress at a reasonable pace in the mid to upper tiers, you're pretty much mandatory to pay a subscription to be able to progress at a reasonable pace. Otherwise, it's just not feasible. And they've had a lot of this shit throughout the years, and it's just gotten worse and worse and more greedy. Up until this very update, which
was the breaking point.
It was just breaking point for the community. And now even people who haven't been playing or even heard of War Thunder is covering this drama at this moment. I was stunned to see on my YouTube feed this previous World of Warcraft streamer Asmongold even covered the War Thunder drama. I was like, shit, this is getting big now. This is getting the attention it needs, because Gaijin Entertainment had it coming for a long time.
That the players can change the game, just boycott the game.
Yes, and I have indirectly the last week boycotted the game, because I've just been playing Satisfactory.
But do you have
at
an
the
active
same-
subscription on the game?
No, I don't. You don't pay subscriptions on the game. You pay one-time fees to be able to get a premium account, which lasts for 7 days, 15 days, 30 days, or 90 days. It's an amount you choose, and so. But no, at the moment I don't have a premium account because my mentality on War Thunder is I have everything that I want unlocked on my German tech tree, and the most enjoyable time I have in War Thunder is playing mid-tier, where I don't focus on researching things, I don't focus on progression, I just play for a few matches until I'm done. I'm not focused on researching because I've played the game for many, many years now, and I've progressed through the game as much as I want to progress.
Don't you want to reach top level in every country with every tank?
Nope. That's too much of a hassle. So and that's the problem. If I wanted to start brand new on a new nation and research their tanks, their aircraft, I would have to be able to do it at a reasonable pace. I would have to pay for premium account. And with the newest update that I tried to put in, which basically meant that progression speed would be even slower than it is today. It means hundreds of hours in total game time. It's like, no, that's not feasible. It's bad enough as it is, and you're trying to make it even slower so that people would have to pay even more money to progress at a reasonable pace. Because that's what this all boils down to. Gaijin, the producers, the developers of War Thunder, want more money. That's the bottom line. And they make more money if they make the progression slower, because the players themselves have to pay more money to progress. That's the bottom line. And this shit show has gone too far now, because they've done this for many, many years now. But I guess this was the tipping point.
Yeah,
Now
the
War
game,
Thunder
as you said, is
community
quite old now. Shouldn't they do the
Yes.
opposite thing and make things go faster to get
Yes,
new
but
players in?
greed. Greed is good. Money
Yeah,
is
but,
good. They want more
yeah.
money.
And there's a lot of player.
And there's a lot of players.
Yeah, it's not a
It's-
dying game,
It's not a dying game.
which is
I don't
kind of
know.
why it got this attention as well.
Can I go to Steam charts just at this very moment? It's still top games. It's still at top 10. It's still the 10th most played game
On
on Steam. At this moment, yes.
And
Top
they got
games by
their
current
own.
players. War
They
Thunder
got
is
their own.
number 10 at this moment, yes.
They got their own launcher as well, which Steam doesn't
Yeah.
count.
Yes, so there's still huge amounts of players that are not tracked by Steam charts.
Can they play
So,
the
yeah.
game other places than Steam and their own engine?
Yeah, I
No.
guess on
yeah,
on other
Of course,
consoles.
it's consoles. It's cross platform, so you could play it on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
Nice.
So it's a huge following though.
So it has a huge community. Yes.
Remember back in the day when you bought the game and you got the whole game and that's it?
Yeah,
That's a long
amazing.
time ago.
That's a long fucking time ago. We're
They
way
should
past
make games
that
like
now.
that again.
Yeah,
They are
good old
indie
times.
games.
When you get the game, when you buy the game, you get the game finished.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I haven't looked too much into this War Thunder drama, but it's impossible to not get some info regarding this. So
Context here. We used to play War Thunder.
yeah,
but-
every now and then.
Yeah, I'm stuck
Yeah,
at
but
mid-tier.
then you guys progressed way beyond me, and I was like, "Fuck this shit."
Yeah, at the time we were all still progressing through the tech tree. But if I went back to playing War Thunder now, I was just I wouldn't play the top newest tanks because they're too expensive to play. with your in-game money, because they have repair cost mechanics. So each time you die in a tank, you pay repair cost with your in-game money.
Dude,
So
did you? It's like real life. You have got your expensive car just unlocked, and you don't dare to drive it because it costs
Mhm.
gas.
Yep, because that's one of the other incentives that Gaijin developers put in place, so that it would be another incentive for the player base to pay for premium account, because it gives more money for each match. And if you play your tank and you die, you have to pay repair costs, so it's a money drain. Yeah.
Money.
Just one of the many greedy things they put into place to make more money. So yeah, I don't want to drone too much about that drama, but yeah, boycott War Thunder if you can. If you can, everybody can boycott a game if they want. Just there's other games, play other games. Satisfactory, Fortnite, play other games.
Don't support those who don't want anything good for you.
Yes, Gaijin Entertainment is too greedy by this point. Yeah. Teach them a lesson.
Speaking of greed,
Okay.
do you guys own a PS5?
No.
I do not.
Have you ever considered buying one?
No.
I would need some games that are PS5 exclusive that
God
would
of
warrant
War.
me buying a console in the first place. I don't buy a console if there's no games that I want to play on it. That's just a literal waste of money for me. So, no.
What if I told you there is a
Okay.
game
Tell me.
coming
Yeah.
to you to PS5,
Ooh.
which may be a reason to buy the PS5?
Ooh, okay.
But-
Sounds interesting. Oh no.
It's an old game, which we
Oh, no.
all own on a different console. It's a remake.
A remake.
Metal Gear Solid remake for
It's a Metal Gear
PS5.
Solid What? The one? Metal Gear Solid? Period?
I'm
The PS1 game?
The PS3 game. Metal Gear Solid
PS3.
3 is getting a full remake with the AG collection or something. So I don't know if they are remaking all the 3 games, but I know all 3 games will be playable on the PS5.
They should remake all those games, and they should take and remake the old 8-bit and
No,
16-bit games into...
No one is playing those games.
No, but you should. You should remake them into a new game at today's standard, so you get the whole story.
Because the stories in those games are... Can I say they're great? You have to be a open-minded...
Individual.
yeah,
Yeah, but even so,
open-minded
the
individual.
games kind of circles around. Because Metal Gear 5 now, or the latest game, which is Metal Gear 5, is right before you start the first 8-bit game back in the day, story-wise.
Oh, okay.
So you
Yeah,
kind of
but,
go around in a circle to come back to the start.
So they could just use the same stories in the first game and just modernize the stories.
Yeah, and the story is
in
quite
a
short as
new
well
game.
as an 8-bit game, though. So
Yeah, but they don't have to. They don't have the creativity to write anything new, right? Because Hideo Kojima is finished with Konami, so so they can't.
But they wouldn't.
Really
They wouldn't have to write a new story. They have the story, and it's fine as it is. They just have to remake the. They don't have to, but they could remake all of the games, the older games, the first Metal Gear, not even Metal Gear Solid, and then they could remake Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 and 3.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Not that excited, but
Curious.
I'm
I'm intrigued. It's on my radar, at least. You put
Yeah.
this on my radar.
Yeah, because the best gameplay Metal Gear is Phantom Pain, right?
Okay,
The
I
newest.
haven't played it. Okay.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. You love it. It's Metal Gear on steroids. You can do anything and everything. It's very funny, ballooning people and such. But,
It's that one. Yeah.
yeah, but the mechanics are there, right?
Hmm.
To be, and it is a great Metal Gear game. Not a great Metal Gear story, but a Metal Gear game
okay.
it is.
The story is lacking, I've heard. I didn't finish the game.
Hmm.
I like bought the
Yeah.
HD edition or whatever, the 25-year something edition with all the previous games up until the Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain game.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah. So maybe we can talk about buying a PS5 now and they got Metal Gear and
But are there PS5s to be bought, and are they cheaper now?
yes and yes.
I don't think there's a shortage of PlayStation 5s anymore.
Yeah.
Not at least here in
because I only
Norway.
heard about it when there was a shortage, and then it died down, and I haven't heard
Yeah, of
about
course.
the fucking console ever since.
The remake of Demon's Souls, right? That's something.
They should just give them out to the PC, and we don't have to buy the PS5.
Yeah, but Sony is really bad at PC ports.
Oh yeah.
The Last of
Yeah,
Us
I've heard.
and everything, yeah.
Yeah.
So. What do we have to talk about now, though?
We
That
have to
was
talk
my-
about that.
We don't have to,
Yeah.
but
We have
yeah,
time
we
for it.
could. Yeah. I got aware of this. I don't know if it's a phenomenon or if it's even the right terminology, because a colleague of mine was informed in one of their meetings regarding their children in school or even in kindergarten, that there's this weird, scary thing going on in what they called a back room phenomenon, or the back rooms. Not scary things happening in the back rooms in the kindergarten, mind you, but phenomenon where I don't even know if this is the right terminology, but it's a case of where your kid having access, your kindergarten kid having access to your phone, your iPad, watching one of those kids programs on YouTube or whatever. And then suddenly they click on one of those videos that claims to be one of those kids' Teletubbies, Rainbows and Sunshine videos, but hidden in the middle of somewhere, in the middle in that video somewhere, there's hidden this voice line that has really fucked up evil intent. There may be something goes like, there's this evil... there's this voice of someone telling the kid, like, hey, if you don't go, I will kill your parents if you don't go to the kitchen and grab a knife and stab your sister or something. In the middle of something that looks like a kid's video, but there's someone somewhere in there, there's like some really fucked up voice line of someone telling the kids, incentivizing them to do fucked up shit. Like putting like forks in the wall outlets or something, and threatening them, claiming that the voice behind this video will kill your parents if you don't do this. And of course, most of them are kids, so many of them have found themselves suddenly with their kids being electrocuted in the wall outlets, or grabbing kitchen knives and stabbing their siblings because a voice in the video told them if they didn't do it, they would murder their parents, you know? Fucked up shit like that.
Can we do the same thing here on Tipsy Wednesday
For
for adults? Can we just make the episode, make them believe this is a real Tipsy Wednesday episode, and just in the middle we tell them to go watch some cartoon or something?
What? Switcheroo there.
Yeah, switcheroo.
Because you're already watching the fucked up shit.
Yeah.
No, this episode hasn't been that fucked up till now. So yeah, I don't know if this is the right terminology, but the colleague of mine, claimed this to be called the backroom phenomenon, or something along those lines. He couldn't remember, but they covered this in one of their parents' meetings at school, that this was a thing going on internet, and the parents had to be aware of this. Really to monitor their kids' activity and the channels they watch and the media they consume, because some of them have really evil intent, evil messages in them. And if you're a person I can't imagine who makes these, with what intention they have, like hurting random kids, or even like the whole
Adults?
concept of this is, yeah, or even adults, is the whole concept of this of just tricking kids like that is just evil. You're not targeting anyone specifically. You're not hurting the government. You're hurting families. You're hurting kids. You're hurting parents.
You're hurting family.
Yeah.
It's all
have
fun and
you
games
guys heard
until
about
they
this?
do that to Vin Diesel's family.
Yeah. Imagining Toronto busting down your door. Oh,
Yeah,
I
Toronto,
guess.
Toretto.
Did you guys know there's a Fast and Furious cartoon on Netflix as well?
No.
The animated series, where you're following his
Is it-
nephew or something.
I was about to say his
it's
family.
created by Vin Diesel, by the way. Or he is involved with the show somehow. He voices his own character as well in some episodes.
Yeah, did you see that Netflix has hired Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, I'm currently watching
Dude.
Fubar. As the show is called.
No. As action coordinator.
Coordinator?
Oh,
Yeah,
for
action
what?
something. No, I guess they will make more action shows.
Ah,
And
so
Arnold
they first
will.
hire him to make his a show with him as the lead, and then they figure, shit, this guy knows what he's doing. We're going to hire
Yeah,
him.
who would
He
have
knows
thought?
action.
He knows
Who
action.
would
yeah.
have thought? Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Hmm.
no. I know there's
So-
but I watched or I started a new Arnold Schwarzenegger show, which is called Fubar, which is on there. Which is
How
an
do you
okay
find it?
show. It's okay.
Okay.
With
Nothing
Netflix-
to
Okay.
write home.
Nah, nothing that awesome. It might be just what you expect from a 67-year-old Arnold. It's it's
The
not what
greatest
it
of the
used.
greatest.
It's not what it used to be, and it's a bit woke as everything is these days and stuff like that. So But
Arnold being woke.
yeah, it's quite fine. But I know they are releasing a documentary shortly, next month I think, of Arnold, following his career as a bodybuilder, as an action or a movie star, and the governor and stuff like that.
I'm fucking the Latina girl.
Yeah, the maid. So yeah. Anything
Well,
else?
No.
It's a podcast. We can't sit quiet. People think the app broke or they lost connection to something or whatever when they stay quiet for too long. I've heard.
well, oh. Well, I guess then we are wrapping it up.
Yeah, we are hitting the 1 hour mark, so sure.
Yeah, we got nothing more to say than support us. Hit the bell, hit the like, hit the subscribe, donate money, and favorite. Follow Thomas' TikTok. Do everything, and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Adios.